You've got hand soap and sanitizer at every station. Don't forget the hand cream. O'Keeffe's Working Hands is the essential last step after constant washing. Heal dry skin fast and keep your crew comfortable throughout every shift. Visit o'keeffescompany.com/restaurant daily and use code NRN for 15% off your first order.
Texas Roadhouse has proven itself once again. The Supreme Court struck down President Trump's tariffs, only for Trump to immediately levy new ones. And Del Taco has reportedly closed all of its Georgia locations. Hello, and welcome to Restaurant Daily, your daily dose of the most important news in the industry from the editors of Restaurant Business and Nation's Restaurant News. I'm NRN Managing Editor Leanne Zinsmeister.
And I'm RB Managing Editor Heather Lally. Texas Roadhouse proved once again that it is a case study in consistency. The casual dining chain reported a 4.2% increase in same-store sales in the fourth quarter, including a 1.9% gain in traffic. For the full year of 2025, the casual dining chain's same-store sales were up 4.9% on 2.8% traffic growth. That said, restaurant-level margins fell 3 points due to relentlessly high beef prices. Executives expect those prices to remain high in the near term and will take a slight price increase of 1.9% to help offset some of that pressure.
The U.S. Supreme Court struck down President Trump's tariffs, and Trump immediately levied new ones. The court ruled 6-3 that the White House did not have the broad authority that it had asserted under certain emergency powers rules to levy sweeping tariffs on most of the world's trading partners. The court said that only Congress can levy taxes. Trump immediately said he would put in place 10% global tariffs under a different set of rules, but those would only be in place for 150 days until Congress authorizes them. The National Restaurant Association called on the White House to exempt food and beverages from any tariff in the future.
Del Taco has reportedly closed all of its Georgia locations, while its Alabama footprint is down to just one restaurant. According to local reports, the chain's 11 Georgia restaurants closed abruptly this week. Those restaurants, along with the 10 that closed in Alabama, were operated by Matador Restaurant Group, which filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy in July. The chain's website currently lists 558 locations in the U.S. That's down from 594 at the end of 2024. Del Taco was recently sold by Jack in the Box to Yadav Enterprises for a significant markdown of $119 million.
Jack in the Box is stepping up its beverage game with the launch of matcha. The chain's new platform includes a matcha iced latte and an Oreo matcha shake. In his statement, executive chef Kieran Duffy said the company is focused on evolving with consumer tastes and appealing to younger millennials and Gen Z. Jack in the Box is in the midst of a turnaround plan after several quarters of negative same-store sales.
Chipotle is celebrating National Tortilla Chip Day by giving away a free side of its signature chips along with queso blanco. The offer runs from today through Wednesday and is good for digital orders only. This marks the latest promotion for the fast casual chain as it ramps up its marketing efforts to be more top of mind in a lingering value environment. It also comes ahead of Chipotle's rewards program relaunch expected in the second quarter.
AI chatbots that can order food for customers have raised some questions for delivery apps. For instance, if a person can ask AI to order dinner, why do they need a separate app for it? DoorDash, for one, is not afraid of AI agents eating its lunch. CEO Tony Xu said that while AI may be able to handle search and ordering, it cannot orchestrate the entire delivery process like DoorDash can. He believes that the end-to-end advantage will allow DoorDash to win with consumers.
Southern Grounds is a coffee shop that wants to be known as much for its food as its lattes. A new location of the 8-unit Jacksonville, Florida concept opened in St. Petersburg, and franchisee Jordan Hooter worked with a chef to create a menu of hearty breakfast items, burgers, sandwiches, and salads to pair with the fair trade coffee drinks. There's also beer and wine for later in the day as the cafe is open till 9 p.m. The aim is to create a community hub where people are encouraged to hang out and work or socialize throughout the day.
The Melt is accelerating its company-owned growth this year, and the 19-unit burger chain is also preparing to launch franchising across the U.S. Born in San Francisco in 2011, the Melt was initially a grilled cheese and soup concept founded by tech mogul Jonathan Kaplan, who at the time pledged to grow the brand to 500 units in short order. That didn't happen, and the concept pivoted in 2016, reworking its menu to feature burgers and other melty cheese things. Now the Melt plans to add another 7 restaurants in Southern California this year, and CEO Ralph Bauer believes that the chain could get to 85 company-owned units in 5 years, with franchising growing the brand even further. Same-store sales were up 5% last year without discounting. Read more about how the Melt achieved that at restaurantbusinessonline.com.
And that should do it for today's edition of Restaurant Daily. Get the latest restaurant news every weekday wherever you get your podcasts. I'm Heather Lally.
And I'm Leanne Zinsmeister. Have a great day.
Thank you for listening to today's episode of Restaurant Daily. Rate us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and subscribe. You've got hand soap and sanitizer at every station. Don't forget the hand cream. O'Keeffe's Working Hands is the essential last step after constant washing. Heal dry skin fast and keep your crew comfortable throughout every shift. Visit o'keeffescompany.com/restaurantdaily and use code NRN for 15% off your first order.